Shalom to the elect. Wa Abba Baba. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Ha Rakah Kodash. Double honors unto our apostle elders, which rule great millstone well. And shalom to the elect. Wa Abba Baba. Alright, so I'm going to make a point with these scriptures that to receive grace, you actually receive a law. Alright? You find favor in the sight of the Lord, and he gives you grace, which he gives you a law, a divine law. Genesis 6, verse 5, And Elohim saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, just like now, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually, like right now. And he repented, Yahweh, that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And Yahweh said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, and for it repenteth me that I have made them. So just like right now, there's a judgment coming forth. The flood during the time of Noah was called the first death. Now this judgment that's going to be by fire is the second death. Verse 8, But Noah found grace in the eyes of Yahweh. Right? So he found grace in the eyes of Yahweh. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generation. And Noah walked with power. And Noah begot 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth also was corrupt before power, and the earth was filled with violence, just like now. And power looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt. For all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. And power said unto Noah, The end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. And behold, I will destroy them with the earth. So Noah, the name Noah actually means comforter. So as today, right, we're being told through our comforter, the Holy Spirit, that the Lord's going to destroy the world. Not the entire earth, but the way it operates, by fire. Last time by water, this time by fire. It says in verse 14, Make thee an ark. So he gave him a commandment. Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Room shalt thou make in the ark, and shall pitch it within and without with pitch, which is like a tar, right? Like oil. So he told him put oil on it so it's waterproof. And this is the fashion which thou shalt make it of. And he gives him commands of how to make this ark. All right, which it tells you that Noah did exactly as he was commanded. Genesis 6, verse 22, Thus did Noah according to all that it was Elohim, in that verse right there where it says God, it says Elohim. Thus did Noah according to all that Elohim commanded him, so did he. So to receive grace, you receive divine law. All right? And your faith is that you operate in that grace, that divine law. Genesis 7, verse 1, And Yahweh said unto Noah, Come thou and all thy house into the ark, for thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation, which he gives him commandments of animals to bring. And it says in verse 5, And Noah did according unto all that Yahweh commanded him. You see? So to receive grace, just like we're receiving grace in these last days, we receive a divine law. And if you are faithful, you'll be saved. All right, Hebrews 11. I'll start at 6. It says, But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to power must believe that he is Yahweh, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him, which we have his word. By faith, Noah, being warned of power of things not seen as yet, through prophecy, like we are being moved today through prophecy, moved with fear, prepared an ark. Did he write up the blue plan? You know, the blue plans. What do they call them? The blueprint. You know, did he draw the architect himself? Like, we're gonna make it like this. We're gonna do it like this. No, the Lord commanded him how to build the ark, and Noah did it as he was commanded. So that's the same thing with us. We're not coming up with what's righteous. The Lord, his righteousness is our righteousness. It says, prepared an ark to the saving of his house. And that's what we're doing. We're going to, through the elect, Yahushua is going to save the house of Israel, by the which he condemned, the world, which that's what we're doing. See, we're condemning the world. The laws of the Lord condemn the world. It doesn't condemn his elect. It doesn't make us emotional. Yahushua paid that price for his elect to receive life. Now, we use the law for correction, all right? But it doesn't condemn us. It condemns this world, this wicked world. It condemns the wicked of Israel. It doesn't condemn the elect. The elect are innocent through Yahushua's sacrifice. So by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. Right? Just like Abraham. The next one is Abraham. Abraham moved by faith, but then he received the divine law of circumcision, of sacrifice. It says, by faith, Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should after receive for an inheritance, obeyed. See, he was given a command. And when he moved by that command in faith, it was counted to him as righteousness. And he went out, not knowing whither he went. By faith, he sojourned in the land of promise, as in a strange country, dwelling in tabernacles with Isaac and Jacob, the heirs with him of the same promise. For he looked for a city which hath foundations, whose builder and maker is Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. All right? Which this city is New Jerusalem, and it's with the Lord's men. And a city has laws, all right? And those laws are not our laws. They are our laws because they were given to us, but they come from on high, from Yahweh to his son Yahushai. And we have grace, right? But a lot of people think that's just, the law is done away with. The law is not done away with, all right? Even in this time, if you got a grace period because you're short on your rent, does that mean you don't have to pay rent? No. You have a certain time to get your shit together so that you could pay that final amount. See? So, grace is not, get out of the law free card. All right? In fact, like it says, we establish the law. It says in Revelation 21 and verse 2, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, which this is men, all right, coming down in that chariot, the so-called UFO, which it's a chariot of heaven, and it's as big as a city. It says, coming down from power, Yahweh, out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai is with men, because it's on our hearts. It's written on the hearts of the elect men. No, really all the Israelites that are, from that day forth. And he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. And Yahweh himself shall be with them and be their power. And Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain. For the former things, the way the world runs today, are passed away. And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. Well, that new covenant is the laws are still going to be in play, but they're going to be on our hearts of flesh, which we'll be able to do them. Right now we have hearts of stone, which we're not able to do all the law. All right? In this wicked-ass society, they don't allow us to be manly like Aaron. All right? Which we're not able to serve the Lord by keeping the laws perfectly. All right? So in the new covenant, all right, the Lord ain't going to give us new laws. His law endureth forever. It's perfect. What he's going to do is change us from mortals to immortals, from sinners to not sinning. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful. All right, they're going to endure forever. Now, let me get that word new. And that word new means to refreshen. And that's why this is like a new song. You didn't know these things were in the Bible because you really didn't read the Bible. New. Kainos. To make new. All right? See, fresh. See? That's what he's going to do. It's going to be refreshed in us. Look, new. Especially in freshness. So the law is not going to be done away with. It's just going to be established in freshness. See? That's why it'll be new. Right now, you don't operate by the law in this world because this world, it's a wicked-ass world. All right? But we observe the law. How do you observe it? By meditating on it, like Apostle King David. I was going to say Apostle Peter. But Psalm 1 verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. Right? And you don't go to Esau to ask for, for permission or of salvation or what, all this shit. We go to these scriptures. Nor standeth in the way of sinners. The Lord he ain't saving sinners when Yahushua comes back. Sinners are going to perish in the lake of fire. Nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. Scornful means these motherfuckers that talk shit. But his delight is in the law of Yahweh. The law of Yahweh. And in his law doth he meditate day and night. Really, it speaks of Yahushua. And he shall be like a tree, that man, planted by the rivers of water, which is that living water, that bringeth forth his fruit to feed the sheep, which is perfect, in his season. His leaf, his life also shall not wither. And whatsoever he doth shall prosper, meaning he'll become even wiser. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Right? With one swift doctrine, they're moved. Their faith is moved. Because their faith has no weight. Faith alone is not enough. There's righteous acts, which are the works of faith, and that's what declares your faith. Because without these works of righteous acts, your faith is dead. All right, you're a fucking Christian, an antichrist in that situation. If you think you're saved just by faith, all right, faith is the beginning ingredient, but then there's commandments that are given, divine laws of how we're supposed to operate. It says, therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For Yahweh knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. See? So receiving grace means you receive divine law. Just like Noah, just like Abraham. All right, it's very simple. Shalom to the elect wa abab abal.